Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jam and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is episode 174 in the Throwback Thursday series I'm doing using old makeups. Not oogie old, just not talked about old. And today's palette of choice is the Artitude Cosmetics Metamorph palette. I've only used this a couple of times and it's beautiful and I want to use it more, so I thought we'll pull it into a Throwback Thursday. I don't think I've done this in a Throwback Thursday. I probably should have checked. Oh, I feel like I'd remember that, right? Oops. Anyway, yeah, if I haven't and I continue with this video and use it, for 2025, I've been doing Throwback Thursday videos with palette bingo style. Wow, words are tricky. I've had a morning. It's only 10:24 and it feels like it's been a day and then some. So, yeah, riding the struggle bus today. Anyway, I've been doing this palette bingo style, so randomly choose 5 shades via my number generator and then hopefully come up with a look that, you know, works. So let us just choose the shades right this very as we speak. I put in 1 through 16, get 6 and 11, and then we're gonna go for 7, 9, and 8. This is the color story. 1 matte, 4 shimmers. So the first shade is Pollen and then Cocoon. The matte is Dew and then Renew and Metamorph. This is going to be predominantly a shimmer look. So let me go see if I can figure this out and I'll come back and hopefully do something good-ish. Okay, I think I have a tentative plan, maybe. I don't know. This feels like, I don't know, badness waiting to happen. But I'm gonna take the shade Dew and put that out here and maybe just all over this part of my eye. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing. All of the shades look the same whether it's on this eyeshadow or not, so I just don't know. But this is what I'm starting with. I don't know. Now I'm going to go into the shade Renew on my Refer 02 Mini and put that in here. These are so funny. In the pan it looks white. On my hand it looks like blue, purple, and green. And yet on my eye, I see green. So weird. Now I think I'm going to take Cocoon. I have no idea. I almost feel like this is just an exercise in futility, but we'll see. You never know. And I'm using this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. It's just a flat shader brush and I'm putting that next to Renew. It's a very putty like shade, and this one has a darker shift or a darker base that looks kind of like a orangey pink sort of. So looking at it at an angle, it looks too dark to be like a lighter shade, but in some lights it looks light. I don't know. I think it's going to be Pollen, which was one of the ones that I actually thought kind of made sense. Like I could see the eyeshadow for what it appeared to be. I don't know. I may end up taking Cocoon over part of this just to see what it does. And Metamorph, which is a green. It has like a blue or bluish green undertone, so it's a little bit flippy. But you know what I might do? Maybe I'll take one of those shades and just take it across the whole like transition area. Maybe I'll do that with the first shade, yeah, Renew. So I'm gonna take that all the way over. And then on the other side of that, same brush, because hey, why not? I will fluff out Metamorph. That kind of works. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into Cocoon on a different brush. I'm gonna use this, and it's still a flat shader. And bring it over Pollen. And then the other side, go into Pollen. And really just kind of squish them all together. Back into Cocoon. And then Pollen next to Metamorph. And back in with Metamorph over Pollen. Let's grab a little bit of Renew and boop that over. I'm just getting a little. Maybe I can use Cocoon on my Rephr 21. Just really like mashing it into the brush. It's a very putty like formula. That's what I've got going. Cannot see any of that Dew shade, so I think I'm going to take Dew and just run that all along my lower lash line to meet up with Metamorph out here. It's a wild and crazy eye look. It feels like chaos. I don't know. I'm gonna go do the same thing to the other eye, whack on my face, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like, and we'll go from there. All right, I'm back and everything is done. Let me scoot you in for an up-close reconnoiter at the eyes. And I was thinking if I turn down the light, it might look cool. Let's see. Any better? Any worse? Can it get worse? I don't know. I did use the shade Cocoon on my lips, just with my finger, blotted a little bit on, and I actually think it looks kind of cute. So excited about that. It is a very putty-like formula, and those typically have to go on with a silicone brush or, you know, applicator or whatever. But my face, I did the thing I did yesterday with no like real foundation or concealer. I just went in with a powder foundation, blush, highlight, and faux freckles, and I really like it. I think with a look like this, it kind of works. Or, once again, could be my imagination. I don't really know. I did want to mention my nails. I did these for the baby. We didn't know what it was gonna be, so I just covered all my bases. I used some mint green, yellow, pink, blue, purple, and you know, teddy bears, hearts, bows, flowers, stars, all the things. It's very exciting. Anyway, that wraps up this episode of Throwback Thursday using the Artitude Cosmetics Metamorph palette. I like it. I need to use it more. I don't know how to fit in several looks in a short period of time without washing my makeup off. So I don't know. I gotta figure something out. Maybe I should Google it or something. Who knows? Like I said, it's been a morning. I cut my finger with a knife trying to switch out my phone cases. The worst part is I wasn't successful. It didn't work. So I'm gonna go piddle and ponder and clean up this mess that I've made and pick up all the things that I've dropped and hopefully give myself a bit of an attitude adjustment, because boy howdy, it's been a day. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good, and remember to be kind to you.